Hi, Michael.
Hey, Yankee, how you doing? What's on your mind?
SkinnyGPanda.
Dragon Rome.
SkinnyGPanda.
Dragon Rome?
SkinnyGPanda.
What do you think?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Hey everyone, today we're doing something a little different. We are at a local historical spot in Pennsylvania. We are just outside of Freeland and we are at Eckley Miners Village. This place was a company-ran town and mining operation, kind of what was really popular back in the day for those type of industrial endeavors. So gonna walk around here a little bit. It's a little rainy, a little windy, but the weather is supposed to clear up here in a little bit. But it's me and Panda today, and we do have a little surprise in store for you guys. So in our short little drive through the area and the little bit of just scoping things out, pardon the noise, there's groundskeepers doing some maintenance down there. But we see signs every once in a while that says no admittance, only staff and tenants, which I find that interesting, that apparently people still live here. And as we drove around, we did see buildings that would have like mailboxes in front of them, but some of them are kind of set back in the woods a little bit, and some of them appear to be right along the main road here. But kind of give you an idea of what this place looks like. So a lot of these buildings, I don't know if they've been restored or just rebuilt. They do say that a lot of the structures are original, if not all of them. But unfortunately the visitor center is closed at the moment, so can't really get more information than the limited amount that I already know about the place. So hopefully as I continue this morning, I'll be able to give you extra info. But we have like a working garden right here in that fenced-in area. So this definitely makes this a more interesting historical spot. But this is one of the buildings that's in not such a good state. It's definitely sagging, but the windows are intact for the most part. So we're continuing to explore Eckley Miners Village. We're here with Michael Fryer Jr. We just wrapped up his best hour of the day. And I gotta say, I'm not always the best with being on camera and being the focus of attention, despite having a YouTube channel. That's made me better with it, but being live and on camera most of the time for that hour, it wasn't bad. It was definitely a much better experience than I was expecting. And I'm sure that a large part of that going so well and feeling, you know, kind of natural is the fact that, you know, Michael's Michael, and it's easy just to, you know, walk and talk with him, and he's got the experience of doing this every single day. And yeah, it's interesting. Definitely not opposed to any live streams in the future. It definitely kind of broke the ice, and it was nice. So Michael, if you see this, thank you. But I find myself standing in front of the old breaker. I'll give you guys a shot of that so you can see what I'm looking at. First, I'll show you the info board. So here's what we're looking at. And here's what's left. So we come down here a little bit further from the breaker, and there's a row of old train cars. It's interesting to see the way that they've just sat here rotting out over time. You have like trees growing up through them. Michael, what are you doing there with your phone?
I'm just trying to have a stable motion all the way through the shot so that I can slow down the pieces that I want, and of course get in what I'm really wanting in the shot. There we go. That looked like it might have been okay. Let's see.
And what we're doing today is we're experimenting with some new B-roll techniques that Michael learned. And you wanna plug who taught you this?
Cody Wanner. Cody Wanner taught me how to do this, and we're gonna see how well this works out. We're gonna see how well this works out.
I'm gonna give a link down in the description, so go check out Cody.
Motion all the way across, because then you can decide what you want to slow down on.
Alright, so we're even further down through the village. Now we're in the area of the doctor's office. Outhouse. This, I think, is an interesting little area. It's all vine covered, but definitely has like a patio floor. So don't know if this was like an outdoor deck or what that might have been, but I would definitely use that as an outdoor deck. Nice hangout spot. But this is the doctor's house. Doctor's house slash office. And I don't remember how many people they said occupied this village, like during its during its peak. But it's hard to imagine that an army of workers and their families for the mine all got taken care of by one doctor and this tiny little facility. Granted, back then the healthcare isn't what it is today, but still, one would suspect that maybe people weren't exactly getting the care that they probably should have. So we've had a good day, me and SkinnyGPanda, hanging out with Michael and Monica. It was really fun to participate in the best hour of his day. Definitely a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Kind of nice to put myself in a more uncomfortable situation with being live in front of people. And you know, definitely no editing, it's just all you, and anything dumb you say, it's kind of fun. But we spent the day just talking, hanging out, and practicing some different shooting techniques for film, specifically B-roll, which I think that's really cool because I've never really messed too much with filming B-roll, so I don't really like feel that I'm good at it. But it's been cool. Actually ended up with some decent stuff. I can't wait to get it home and edit it out and see how usable it is, or see if it's more trash than I think it is. Sometimes that's just how it goes when you film. You just never quite know what you're gonna get. But so right now we're at the end of the village, and we are in front of the mine owner's house. So show you what this looks like, and it is definitely different than the other ones. I mean, you'd expect it to be, right? Mine owner, lots of money. He's got to show off his power and wealth. But what's interesting about this, you can still see like the stains of the coal dirt on the side of the building. Something tells me the handicap ramp wasn't there back in the day. But yeah, if any of you are interested in a little stroll through history, this isn't a bad stop. And even though it's a Sunday and the visitor center does not open until noon, we were here at like 8 a.m. just kind of wandering around and exploring. And that's the nice thing about this place, is even though like any of their services aren't open till later on, you can still come and walk around and explore. The only bad thing is you miss out on some of the information that you would gain by visiting the visitor center. But that's gonna wrap it up for me here. Hope you guys enjoyed tagging along. We'll catch you next time.